Good morning everyone, welcome to another vlog here on the World of Coasters. Today you join me and Louise, who's decided to run off ahead. She doesn't want to be in the intro. As we come to Legoland Windsor for our first visit of the 2023 season. So Legoland is actually running a Brick Week event over the February half term. It's actually the week after, it's the Friday, and they're kind of open Friday through Sunday now until the main season. But it gives us an opportunity to get in the park. The majority of the rides are open. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what's on offer, as they always do lots with Legoland. It's the busiest theme park in the UK, after overtaking Alton Towers a few years ago. But yeah, we're going to head down towards like a few of the rides and attractions, see what's coming. I know they're building a couple of coasters here for 2024, so we'll be able to see if there's any work going on. So as we come down towards the Imagination Pavilion, looks like a lot of work's been going on down here. It looks very fresh. But they've actually got the hill train shut at the moment, as having renovations. Looks like they're totally rebuilding the station for it. So yeah, the Imagination Pavilion, or area as it used to be called, has seen a lot of work. So we saw the Space Tower removed a couple of seasons ago, but this area, yeah, I'd probably say about 4 or 5 years ago now. But this area has been going through changes most seasons. It's now Build and Race, sponsored by Ferrari. Looks like this area's had a lot of TLC, still a lot of work going on behind some barriers over there. And we've got the Sky Ride open here, which is the little ride that goes around. Looks, yeah, it has got a big queue. It does look quite busy here today. But yeah, we might give this one a miss for now. We're not overly fussed about getting rides done today. We come to this park enough. It's only about an hour or so from our flat, so we come here quite often. We're more here to just see what's changed around the park. Yeah, Louise is just pointing out they've got some new figures been built. This is for the Ben & Jerry's ice cream shop here. So they've got a full-size scoop shop. But yeah, it's always nice to see new models. It looks like the learning area has seen a bit of an uplift as well. It's got new signage, and you can kind of see in them now. So the imagination area of the park is actually where they plan to build 2 new Zierer boomerang coasters, which actually are going to be built along here. Not a lot going on at the moment, but they have removed the water slides that used to be along here. So they're actually going to have some really good views, because you go up backwards up the drops and you'll be facing out towards Windsor Castle.
What's that?
So that used to be some water slides along there. Oh, you're talking about a building? I don't know, I think it's just owned by the park now, but it used to be the like stately home that was here. But yeah, they used to have the old slides along here. I can't really remember their names, but they're gone now. And next season we should see 2 new duelling boomerang coasters on this site over here. Looks like they've done a lot of the clearing already. But we'll be coming out throughout the season and having a look at what's going on. So yeah, it's looking very barren, but we can see over Duplo Valley now, which is quite a cool view. But these coasters are actually going to take up all of this space here and up towards the old building along here. But yeah, it should be quite a sizable site. As far as we're aware from the plans and all that, there's Zierer boomerang coasters, not Vekoma. So that should be a bit of a change. The new Zierer generation, let's see, we've got Farmyard Flyer at Portland's Park, so it should be that style of ride. Has just started to drizzle now, and I will try and keep the specs off of the lens. Yeah, so as we come out into Miniland, you can actually see it is quite busy today. Now, UK parks have been getting busier and busier.
That's why we need more of them.
Yeah, Legoland is definitely the busiest in the UK. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that was being built last season.
Yeah,
do you want to have a quick look in there? It's like a building area. But yeah, out of all the UK parks, Legoland is definitely the one that has the most added to it. There's construction going on everywhere at the moment. So you've got over by that new coaster site as you come in, the premier car parking or the premium car parking has been cordoned off, and that's having some work done on it. I think they're actually building something there. And then over the far side of the overflow car park, I think they're actually putting in a new accommodation, like some lodges or that sort of thing. But anyway, we haven't actually been in the Brick. We saw this being built last season, and it's just an area to build, so let's have a quick look inside.
Checks out complete, you are secure, enjoy your flight.
So here we are, first ride of the day, and our boat is tipping. Oh, where's the wolf? looks like there still might be some work going on at the moment. But this is a classic Legoland ride, the fairy tale brook. It just has like various fairy trails, a bit like the one at Disneyland, the pays to contents or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that one's a bit more impressive.
Well, of course. But this is made of Lego, so, you know, it always is impressive. So let's have a ride through on this. I'm trying not to tip the boat out because I'm sitting on one side.
Needs to sit in the middle.
Okay, let's sit in the middle. There we go. One thing I will say about Legoland is they're always very good at like looking after the Lego figures. So they used to sunfade quite badly, but now they seem to really be on top of like keeping them all fresh and colourful, because I will find an older one for you a bit later on, but Lego has really like sunfaded after a few seasons.
I will be rich beyond my wildest dreams. Your wish is my command, master.
Is that a gun? No.
That's an umbrella.
Oh.
Just when a little Red Riding Hood have a gun.
She can for me! Was he there? Oh no, that's one of the piggies. It's the wolf we're looking for. So when you see them, that's the piggies again. It's the wolf we're looking for. Are you playing tricks on
So
me?
first ride of the season at Legoland done. Fairy Tale Brook. Not a bad little ride. It's always a good one to start the day off with.
And doesn't always have a queue. Like
Yeah, it does need a bit of TLC, but then that's just me with Merlin full stop, I think. Anyway, we're kind of just mooching around. We're heading towards Mythica, but I don't know whether we're going to go on anything in between. Looks like they might be doing some work over at the Fire Academy. The driving school, I should say, the driving school's always mental. We have been here in February in the past as a February half term, and it's quite quiet, so like, by comparison, it's good to see the park's nice and busy. It does mean we've got a few queues though.
Music, flashing lights, and some spooky moments.
Well, I shall say, it looks like we're going to have to walk through the worst queue in existence. And this is one thing that I will happily give Legoland an award for. The worst queue is literally revolting, this queue. Like, they put the budget on the front building, then they ran out for the side warehouse, and then this, they were just like, what's the cheapest fencing we can get? And they,
size queue.
like, God, I would not want to queue in this. There we go, the glaring warehouse. Merlin at their finest there, beautiful facade, and then a warehouse in pure like sight. And Louise was just pointing out, actually, they got a photo opportunity here, and I don't know how you can start a season off with that peeling off. That is probably quite cheap to repair for a park like this. But we nearly made it across the queue now, so we'll see you after a ride on Monster House.
Make your way up the stairs now, little spooks.
Ah. So we just had a ride on the Monster House party there. They have kind of fixed that one, because I've always said since they first had that, it's almost like they went to Vekoma and asked for a bargain version of it, because it's always been a bit janky when it's like changing directions.
Yeah, just rock.
Yeah, it kind of wobbles slightly, but they have fixed it on the first bit, so the illusion isn't ruined until you get halfway through the ride where it changes direction. But it always is a crowd pleaser, those Madhouse. So I was saying to Louise, I would have loved it if they just made a traditional dark ride haunted house. That would have been cool, Lego haunted house. Anyway, we're now down by the hotels, so we've got the Castle Hotel over here and the Legoland Hotel over here. Looks like they've cleared all this out, but this is where they had all the fireworks for the last couple of seasons. We've got Mythica over there, which that will probably have quite a queue, but I would like to go on that. I do love Lego Mythica. And also they put some more Lego figures out. So as we enter Lego Mythica, the Magical Forest, which actually opened midway through last season, is closed, so we won't really have an opportunity to go through there. Can't remember if we went through it last season.
No, we haven't.
We haven't. But Lego Mythica was the new edition for 2020. Was it 2021 or was it last year? I'm getting really senile now.
21?
21, I want to say. But yeah, some of the rides are closed along here, including Hydra Challenge, down for maintenance. Totally drained out at the moment.
Should I spray that man?
I think they've turned it all off,
Oh.
really. And the water cannon just goes off. Yeah, no water in the trough along here. It's good to see they are maintaining their rides fully. Yeah, the play park is currently closed. I imagine Mythica is going to have quite, not Mythica, Flight of the Skyline rather, is going to have a long queue. We've got these two bounce towers here, the Zamperla ones. Do like these, but like I say, the best ones we've been on are the ones at Fantasia, and they've got such a good programme. Looks like some new figures along here. I don't recall
No, we
the
don't.
owl cap.
That.
The rat butterfly, the rutterfly. Anyway, let's go have a look at Flight of the Skyline, because it is starting to rain now, guys. So, Flight of the Skyline is advertising a 25-minute queue. However, I can't really see a lot of people in the queue, so is it open? I'm a bit confused. So yeah, I don't actually think we're looking at a 25-minute queue for this one. I think, to be honest, you're looking at more like a 10-minute queue, as that there is the batching area, and this is the queue. Did you just get attacked by a bird?
My grapes.
It's coming after your snack. They want your food. Yeah, it looks like they kept this nice and clean in here. The models have all been dusted off because they were collecting a bit of dust in the last couple of seasons. Got some QR codes to play games. But yeah, I do feel that with Legoland.
Look, they've shut those. That's new.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They've decided to get rid of the bits where you can play with Lego. They've covered them up now. I never really understood why they had them, as they were getting stolen all the time. So yeah, here's the end of the queue, so we've not got long to wait. I was just saying to Louise, I do feel with Legoland it is very much all about the ride. Like, this ride is brilliant, but the queue,
It's not like Phoenix
I mean-
queue, is it?
yeah, I'm wearing my Phoenix t-shirt. They could learn a thing or two from Toverland and most European parks. But yeah, it's just always a little bit of a letdown. It kind of takes you out of the experience, because if this queue was themed up as well as the rest of the ride, it would really make a full experience, which is what it's all about in my opinion. Anyway guys, we'll see you after our ride on Flight of the Skyline. I always love a ride on Flight of the Skyline, and we didn't wait too long for that. It was about
like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah, probably. Like, it did get quite busy after we got in the queue, but to be honest, really good operations from them. It was a bit slow getting off the mark, but they seem to be whacking through the cars. It's quite a high capacity ride anyway, the Flying Theatres. Oh, maybe it's broken down. Well, it has. Look, they've got maintenance there.
Oh no.
Oh no, they've had a breakdown. Hopefully they can get it up and running. But yeah, I really do think that Flight of the Skyline was a great addition for this park, though I am jealous what Legoland Germany are getting, because they're getting Mythica. However, Mythica in Germany is having, what are we looking at? Oh, they got it under maintenance at the moment, the lighthouse. Legoland Mythica in Germany is going to have a B&M wing coaster. And it's not a shuttle one like Chessington's. It's a full one with 2 inversions, and it looks pretty awesome, to be honest. So hopefully one day they'll put that in here, but I don't know where they put it. They don't really have the room here. But yeah, Louise was just pointing out the fact that the lighthouse is having a full refurb at the moment. Yeah, wow. But yeah, they're doing full maintenance along here. The lake's fully drained down, and they're doing work on the lighthouse. So they've now got a Lego Mythica set on sale. This is new, complete with bits and bobs and Maximus the Skyline. 44 quid though, quite expensive, but quite a cool set nonetheless. Right, so up next could be Laser Raiders. We're going to have a look at the queue because advertising 40 minutes, but I don't know, sometimes they like to lie on the queue length for this one. It's very much one of those ones where you come in and have a look beforehand. I do like this one. It's quite short and sweet, this one, but it is very well themed, and it's just a really good dark ride. What is the queue like? Yeah, I must admit, that is not 40 minutes. I think realistically 40 minutes would maybe be from the other side of that chest in front of us. But you know, this one can get a huge queue because it only holds 4 riders per vehicle.
I'll have you know we're going 1.6 million kilometers.
So yeah, the queue's not even queuing through this bit, it's literally just that little bit there, and then it's onto the ride. So yeah, let's get in the queue, and we'll see you on Laser Raiders. So here we are on Laser Raiders. I do love the theming on this. It's so like detailed in the areas. It's just a very short little ride. Plus there's interaction when you hit the targets and very noisy guns. So yeah, a great ride, Laser Raiders. Just sometimes the queue can get a bit long for it. But yeah, I think it's time for dinner. It's time for lunch now. I think what's the time? It's 1 o'clock on the nose. So I think what we'll do is we'll stop off, grab some food. We have bought sandwiches, haven't we? We have bought lunch. We are being good after our European trip that we had earlier in the week. So we'll see you after we've had something to eat. I'm missing a few balloons on the Aero Nomad. Down for maintenance. Alright, so we've had our lunch now, just some sandwiches, and we're going into the Enchanted Forest, which last season was completely abandoned, but it is still open. I think it's going to be abandoned. But yeah, it's just like a little walkthrough. Does look quite barren at the moment. It looks like they've actually got rid of all of the Lego figures in here, so it's just a void walk area now. The thing is, they could have had a nice walkthrough attraction here. Just goes up behind the Jolly Rocker, but it will lead us round towards the Dragon. Which is the signature roller coaster at this park. But yeah, to be honest, so far having a pretty good day. The crowd levels are quite good. The thing is, Legoland always looks busy. However, a lot of their rides here are with capacity in mind. I think realistically, the worst ride is like Laser Raiders because it doesn't have high capacity. But like, you think Monster House Party, the Submarine Adventure, even the Dragon has like 3 trains on it. So, you know, they really do think of capacity. Mythica, that's really high capacity. What the hell's going on here? I think their sprinkler's a bit broken. But yeah, this used to have all Lego figures in it, and you can see the speakers and some of the like. This is where the wiring would come out for lighting. But yeah, it's totally abandoned. A bit of a waste of space, to be honest, because this would make a lovely area for a little walkthrough or a picnic area. It looks like they have expanded the play park a little bit. Right, so as we approach Knight's Kingdom now, we're going to be breaking a rule Louise has. She doesn't like going on coasters after lunch.
Yeah, but it's a baby.
It's like a family coaster. This it does need a bit of a refurb, in my opinion. I really think it could be, you know, turned into like maybe a Vekoma Junior coaster or something like that, because they're just much grander in scale. This one's a bit boring. Could use with a bit of a refresh, in my opinion. But I do like what they've done with the castle over the last few seasons.
Hey, Taylor.
So it's advertising a 20-minute queue currently. I don't think it is going to be 20 minutes, as it's not even queuing over on the far tower. Normally you're looking at 20 minutes from this second spike here. Got a packet of crisps in my hand still. Put that in the bin. But if I had to take a guess, I'd say this is going to be nigh on a walk-on. It is a great little coaster, good one to get kids started on coasters. But like I say, the layout could use a refresh, in my opinion. Are you excited for this one, though?
Yeah.
Here we go. Right, so here we are. The 20-minute queue is a walk-on, guys. So we'll see you afterwards, after our ride on the Dragon. Here we go. So there we go, ride on the dragon there, literally walk on, and it's trying its hardest to rain now. It's actually raining. Nothing's forecast. The annoying thing is where I've got this wide angle lens on, it loves hitting specks of water on it. So I'm going to have to give it a wipe off in a minute. But I really enjoyed the dragon, it's a great little ride. Mid-train on that.
We got we couldn't hear anything.
Only downside was we had, I want to say like teenagers behind us.
Yeah.
And they were screaming. And when I say screaming, I mean...
Like murdering.
Could hear my eardrums or feel my eardrums rumbling like they're going to rupture, I'm going to go deaf. But yeah, anyway, we got the log flume over here, which is Pirate Falls. However, this is sadly closed today.
Did you go on it?
Yeah, I love the log flume here. It's a well-known super soaker log flume. And it is raining, so, you know, it's getting a little bit wet. But yeah, they've turned that used to be a beer tent, didn't it, there? So they've turned it into a coffee place, because coffee is more well, they can probably sell more coffee than they can beer in
There's
a park
coffees
like
at
this.
everywhere, coffee shop.
Oh god, there is. I might have to get one soon. But yeah, Pirate Falls Treasure Quest is closed today, which all the water rides are closed today. We can get on the boating school later. But yeah, let's head on round and get our next ride done. Don't know what we're going to do next.
Ninjago.
So here we go. As the weather's starting to turn now, it's like properly raining now. Got Ninjago The Ride, which very similar to the Spider-Man web slinger ride at Disneyland. However, the one at Disneyland is a lot better than this when it comes to like just the ride system in general. Yeah, up next, Ninjago The Ride, a great addition to this park, and another high cap crowd pleaser. No use of the extension queues today. It looks like we're going to be going straight up. So yeah, it probably is about a 20-minute queue from here. So I only waited about 15 minutes to get on Lego Ninjago there.
Louise won.
Yeah, no, did you? No, you did not. Yeah, should I say you did not? I absolutely destroyed you.
I did.
You're really not very good at that one, are you? It's a bit like the Spider-Man ride. But yeah, great to get back on that. The queue's not really long for it now because it was raining. There are blue skies now, partially. So we're going to go into Miniland now, have a look around the various cities. The Lego Hill train here is closed at the moment for its regular maintenance. I think it's always closed this time of year. But at the top it looks like they're totally redoing the station, maybe to match this one, because this station was rebuilt last season. It does look much nicer. While overlooking at Lego City, there's a lot of work going on at the moment. Louise's favourite, the balloon school, is down at the moment. Yeah, the shells of the balloon, they've been taken down. It's having full maintenance. It's odd because this is normally open this time of year. But yeah, it looks like it's had full refurb. Like,
absolutely destroy the kids on this, don't I?
oh, yeah, we're very competitive with the Fire Academy. But yeah, have a look. They've actually got brand new or fully refurbished parts of the balloon school. That looks like it's all got its cellophane on it. So yeah, it looks like they're doing a lot of TLC on this. Hopefully we'll be able to get back on them later in the season. So the Miniland is one of the main draws for Legoland parks. It's like a huge model village. Countries all over the world. And yeah, it's just really well done. I do love these. We do need to get to a few more Legolands, don't we? I would like to get to Billund Legoland and maybe Germany Legoland. They are all over the world now, so it's something for the future. We have a problem. We've come out of Miniland. I fancied a Ben & Jerry's like milkshake. It's closed. And the Sky Ride is now closed. And to top it off, the 4D cinema's closed. So the whole of Imagination, yeah, the whole of Imagination is closed down for the afternoon. That's such a shame. So we're coming up towards the beginning again now, which is what they call the main plaza at the top. And we get a closer look at the station for the Hill train, which on this end is having a full refurb. I do think what they are doing is making it match the other end, because this was quite tired. It was all wooden before, and now the new one's all like metal and shiny and very colourful. So we'll go around the other side and see what we can see. So yeah, this is the like pulling station. It's been totally dismantled, or it's been covered up by a little shack while they refurbish it. They seem to be fully ripping it down though. And then the station over here has totally been dismantled. This is sorry for the brick dust. We're busy building. And if we look over, we might be able to see some work. The platform is gone completely. There you go, you know you're coming of age when you can't do a day without coffee. Got plenty of coffee shops around Legoland, and this is the main one, so let's have a coffee. So we stopped off for a coffee, and Emmett's outside for a meet and greet.
No one's over there. Do you want a photo, Luke?
No, I'm having my coffee now, so I stopped off, got a Costa, and a little treat, a Lotus biscuit.
He's seen you.
Oh, look, Emmett's. Oh god, he's coming round. He's gonna vlog bomb me.
That's scary. Nightmare inducing.
He's here for the overpriced coffee. You get a meet and greet with Emmett, and you've got a
Yeah, Luke treated me.
Yes, the millionaire shortbread. I'm losing my voice here. You have to say, what do you think of it?
Good.
Anyway, we're gonna chow down to this, and then we'll carry on with the day. So we've come into the Lego shop after a quick coffee. We aren't done yet. Louise is trying to hide. But yeah, they have every set known to man here, and you get annual pass discount on it. I think it's only 10%. It's still better than most places with Lego. So have a look around and might end up buying a set. So we've got a map of all the Legolands in the world, and so far you've been to
One.
Legoland Windsor. You've got Billund and Germany nearby. You've got Dubai. What's this? Malaysia, that's quite new. Korea and Japan. Over here we've got Florida, New York and California. Yeah, we would like to get some more in the Legoland parks, as they are a good laugh. Well, Lou, where do you think Legoland have taken inspiration for their new bags from?
Disney.
I'd say they're very familiar to Disneyland's bags, Disneyland Paris especially, in the same colour scheme. I do like them, they're pretty cool. Legoland have always had a good line of merch, including their clothes. Get your shirts here. I was just saying to Louise, I really like this hoodie. It would be nice if that was embroidered rather than just, you know, well, it's just printed on.
I found something.
A lunchbox, turn it around. That cherry lunchbox. All the others are like 20 quid, but that one doesn't have a price, so we'll find out. And
It's going to be like
you get 10% off of Lego. I think it might be 20 off of that sort of thing, but it's Lego sets it's 10%. We'll soon find out. Louise cruising in her bunny mobile. We've just been in the Lego shop and we found sets that we like, but why is it the ones we like, Lou, are like 200 quid?
They're like the big ones.
We like the Bowser set that they have. But here we go, one of the signature parts of Legoland Windsor is its location. So you get a beautiful view when it's clear, and it has cleared up. Got all the planes coming in for Heathrow. And down in the distance, if I just zoom in for you, I might be able to get you on the extension zoom, the digital zoom, hold on. So we've got Windsor Castle just over there. And off over there, there's Wembley and London, which I don't know how well you can see. Yeah, you can see all the planes coming in towards London Heathrow. We're going to head round down towards Viking River Splash, which is closed today, unfortunately. But yeah, we've still got an hour of operations to go. We've basically done all we want to today, so we're just going to have a browse around. So it's up here, you can actually see them making.
From the thing.
Oh, they're being renovated.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's where they make all the Lego models for the resort.
Couple of people in there
It
today.
is a pretty cool job. Like, look at this, he's making a pyramid there. They're all hard at work. But yeah, they make all the figures on site and then they put them out in the park. That's got to be a cool job, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't normally see anyone. We
No, it's
saw
not.
one lady working in there once.
I suppose it's before the start of the season, so they've probably got their work cut out at the moment. You can see all sorts, as Louise said, down here the moles, which actually were, yeah, they're being renovated.
Loads of Christmas ones.
Plenty of figures in there. I'd love for a tour in there, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So along here you can learn the history of the park all the way from 1996 up until, well, it says 2016 and beyond, so that's when they made this mural. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the logo up here that's all made out of Lego. Yeah, it gives you a full story of Legoland. One figure which I would love them to make in the shop that you could buy is the Legoland mascot.
Yeah, that
I can't think of his name. He has got a name. Yeah, it's like the mascot for Lego. He's
they
getting
don't
a lot
like
of glare.
use him heavily, do they really?
Yeah, they sell some plushies of him, but if they made a smaller version of that, that'd be awesome. I really do like the Rebuild the World exhibition, but one thing I will say, and I never thought I'd miss it, the Lego Star Wars walkthrough used to be in there.
And like they've got the little shutters down for it.
Yeah, they have.
It used to go in there.
Yeah, I would love that because it was such a good way of getting out of the rain, and it was another attraction. I'd like to see them reopen it.
Yeah.
Or, you know, even if it was a different theme. I think it was just old, to be honest. We're coming down into... Oh yeah, coming down into Viking Land. This is new, isn't it? The dragon nest here. Some cool models here with the Vikings. And then down there we've got Viking River Splash. So it's quiet in Land of the Vikings at the moment. The area is closed, but we can pass through it. It's a bit of a shame really. I'd love to see them actually put another attraction in this area. Be it in the middle of the Viking River Splash. I know it is a reservoir. But yeah, it seems a bit barren along here. They could use with another flat ride, I think. There we go, Viking River Splash along here. It's not bad a rapids ride, to be honest. It's quite brutal, but yeah, it's having a lot of work done to it at the moment. Bearing in mind the open season is only about a month away. Yeah, have a look at this. Fully drained down and having its work. See a lot of the parts that make the rapids. I just remember when they had a big bucket on top of it, but they got rid of that. First time I've seen this open in a long time. They're panning for gold. So you pan for gold, then you get your prize, but boo, you need to pay before you do it. You don't just grab the gold.
Money!
Pirate Falls having its winter maintenance at the moment. All drained down. Let's have a closer look. Yeah, they've replaced all the buttons along this. They're big ones now. It won't work there. It's all drained off. But yeah, this log flume is notoriously super soaker. You get quite wet on it, don't you, Lou?
Yeah.
Especially during the summer. So yeah, it's not so much the drop, it's the fact they've got all these fountains. These frogs are fountains on this. And then you've got all these spray cannons. In fact, there's one right in front of us with one aimed at us. It's having its winter maintenance. Should be open very soon.
Good luck to you. I hope you prove yourselves as the greatest of all heroes in the Night's Kingdom.
So we've had a second ride on the Dragon. Louise has gone quite hyper on us. We're going to go
That hot
over to...
chocolate thing.
Yeah, all the sugar rush.
On the edge.
We're going over towards, what's it called? It used to be the Squid Submarine thing, but I can't think of the name of it now.
Deep
Sea Adventure, that's
for
the
those
one.
People that actually know
The amateurs.
names.
See, I'm so bad with names. But yeah, we're going to head over to the other side of the park. That's the Jolly Rocker.
What's that called?
That is Pirate Falls.
What? What's the spider one called?
The spider one? Oh, the spinning spider.
I don't know if it's
I
called
think
that.
it is called the spinning spider. But yeah, let's head over to the other side of the park. We've got 20 minutes left for park close. And I've actually had a really good day today. It's been good crowd levels wise, not overly busy.
The longest we've waited is like 20 minutes.
Yeah, maybe slightly longer. I can't think of what ride though. It would have been for Laser Raiders, probably the longest queue.
Yeah.
So the sun has come out for the last
20
15 minutes of operation. If only it was like this earlier today, it's been a bit grim all day and it has been raining a little bit, so we've been quite lucky that it's not chucked it down, but that's always shut.
The Hungry Troll.
We have had fish and chips there before, haven't we?
Yeah, but
before
not
it was,
when it was like
not when it was Mythica. I must admit, I do like their fish and chips here, but it is a bit more expensive. And there's the troll stuffing his face with chips. So the Magical Forest is actually open, so we're going to take an opportunity to go through it because myself and Louise haven't actually been through it yet. Kind of missed out on the last season. It's opened up midway through the year, and I don't think we came here in the last part of the season. So firstly, let's teleport to Mythica. Whoa. as if by magic, we come through a little warehouse and into Mythica. It's very like budget Avatar. Have a look at bits and bobs. Isn't that cool? What's the
I want a
button?
panda. They look like spider pandas.
It's happening on the screen, though. Right through the tunnel, which I have to be careful with because I am going to hit my head. So I have to crouch through here. And as we go through here, we're going to go over the bridge now. We have mind your head facing the wrong direction. Yeah, look at this, some figures and all that. It's quite a cool little walkthrough actually.
That one's been moved. That used to be out there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, not a bad little walkthrough. This quite a nice experience. I feel they could have more like effects going on. We've got things for the kids to play with, little like twiddly things. You line them up with a correct item, and then I guess there's an element down there. Yeah, have a look at this. Very nice. It looks like we're coming into the lava cave. There's the baby. Oh, no, they froze for a second. The parent one is asleep. And that is the end of the walkthrough there. Not bad. I enjoyed that. What do you think, Lou?
That's good. What's that?
So that's just like a maintenance area. So what do you think of the little walkthrough, Lou? The magical forest?
Liked it, yeah, they
It was
had
actually quite
a few,
good.
what are they called?
Models.
Models, yeah.
Yeah, quite nice. The only thing I think is you could have had more interactive elements with it, like, you know, more effects, more little triggers. I did like the screens at the end, they look pretty cool, and I didn't realise until we left there was screens on the ceilings in there.
Yeah, but it wasn't mine.
Oh, well they're not, I didn't see that, I
No,
just saw
it
the
was
screens. Oh.
Like, it was frozen on a picture, but it wasn't like there wasn't anything happening.
Okay, so let's head over to the Deep Sea Adventure. It's going to be our final ride of the day before the park closes. So I would love to stay in the Legoland Hotel one day, but gone are the days of like a cheap stay. Like I know
Even when the park's not open, like, you know...
you'll pay over 100 quid with an
hotel.
annual pass. Like we used to get the £50 Alton Towers ones.
We have very fond memories.
Oh, do you know what? It's brilliant. Just £50 for a night of an annual pass.
It was like £50 splash landing or like £60 splash landing room.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
That's cool.
But yeah, you could not get a cheap, like even with annual pass discount, you're looking at probably 140 quid, I want to say, is like the bare minimum cheapest for this
Sometimes
hotel.
That Merlin, what's it called?
The holiday club.
Yeah, it's not actually cheaper.
No, you do have to be careful. Like I was looking at Full Park for their annual pass down the 18th. They still want 90 quid for a full shark cabin, which isn't terrible.
How
but
much
the
did you pay? Quite a lot.
When we paid, it was about 70 quid, and that was a couple of years ago.
That
like,
was good fun though. We did have a good time at that time.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you can't really get a hotel much cheaper unless you guys have like a Premier Inn. But even then, when was the last time you saw a £35 Premier Inn room? You normally
Certainly not the one near us.
No, 45 quid maybe. But yeah, like on-site accommodation is really expensive nowadays, which is a shame because we do like staying in the heart of things when
Yeah,
we.
but I feel like they don't struggle to fill them. There's plenty of people
Oh
coming
no,
out.
that's the thing. We're the people that come all the time. It's the people that come for just like, oh, this
Which
is
is
our
the
holiday.
people they want. They want to target the people that
So
don't come off.
you can easily spend, especially on this castle hotel behind us, 400 quid for a room, I want to say.
I'd rather go to Disneyland Paris.
Precisely.
I really would.
Like, Disneyland Paris is expensive, but in conjunction, I mean, there's not a lot in it. Anyway, we're over by the Deep Sea Adventure now. It's going to be our final ride of the day. It looks very clean this season. It's like it might have had a bit of a clean up and a repaint. So we'll see you on the ride, guys.
If you choose to accept the mission, proceed to the loading bay to begin your expedition. Good luck, explorers. Master driver, over.
Some of the broken ones have been replaced with cardboard cutouts. They obviously all used to be these big old 3D ones, but the ones that have been broken, they've replaced. Sharky, sharky.
Hold on to your bricks, recruits. We're ready to die.
We're approaching Atlantis.
I think when they what kind of snakes that make that was quite it was a good thing. Oh, and
So there we go, last ride of the day done. Did actually find out the park is open until 5. It's now like coming up to about 1:45, so we're going to call it because we're going off to Toby Carberry. We've got food shopping to do.
We're classy.
We are.
Couple.
Well, I mean, how can you say no to a £9.49 roast dinner? And
It's actually £7.50.
I shall say you get a discount with your blue light card. But yeah, I've had a really good day. It's been really great getting back out to a UK theme park again.
Yeah.
Obviously, Chessington is doing Zootastic weekends, which we may be visiting on Sunday, but we're not entirely sure yet. It all depends what we're doing. Which way we go? We'll go this way, yeah, shall we? But yeah, it's been really nice to get out here. They're still doing a lot of work before the main season. But it's good to get out on some of the rides.
And quite decent queues as well.
Yeah, to be honest, not overly busy, but good crowd levels nonetheless. Anyway, guys, we're going to leave the vlog here. So if you enjoyed it, by all means, leave a like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. There's theme park content posted weekly again. We've got loads of content coming and loads of parks to visit this year. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then,
Bye.
bye.